Okay. Hey viewers, greeting to you. Welcome to our channel today. Today we'll be discussing a very simple but complex topic, and the topic is no other than daily routine for you to be able to be productive in your daily life. So each and every one of us here will be discussing on how we do it, like the way we run our daily activities, the way we put out our work that help us to achieve the things we want to achieve. So before that, we are going to introduce ourselves for you to know who we are. Thank you. Starting from you, ma'am. Your name?
Hey, my name is Rita Amnoja.
Rita Onoja. Welcome.
Thank you.
Ma'am, you?
Sorry.
Yeah. Your name?
Okay, I'm your girly, yeah.
Jenny what?
Your number one and the one and only Madam Landlegit. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So I know that.
I know that.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I am Miss Flora. Yeah.
Miss Flora.
Yeah.
You're all welcome to today's segment. Like I said before, our topic is daily routine on how you can be productive in your daily life. So this topic is, when you just mention this topic, it sounds very simple, but keeping to it is very hard. Yeah, keeping to it is very hard. So if I should ask us to define what daily routine means, who is it that will help us define what daily routine means?
Okay. Daily routine. Daily routine is our way, is a way of a way whereby an individual sets or plans his or her day in a way it should go or run for her. Just like a day-to-day activity. How you program your day for the day and make it run smoothly for you. Yes. So that it will not be a kind of too rough. Sometimes we have a rough day.
Yeah.
I see it because we are unable to, maybe you are unable to plan your day very well. That in that case your day will not be smooth.
You end up not achieving anything.
Not achieving anything. But in a situation whereby you sat down and plan your day, plan how to go, starting from the moment you woke up from your bed, and plan it. This is what I'm going to do between that time, from morning, from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., from 7 a.m. to you just schedule it. This is what I will do. Then by the time you get to the end of the day, you will see that you have already achieved something. But when you just wake up like that without planning your day, you end up not achieving anything sometimes. I don't know what you guys think about it.
Okay, thank you so much. Any other idea on that?
Yeah, just adding to what she has said already. Just planning your day, your daily activities, the way it works for you. And once you're able to plan it, you see that you can achieve a lot. Managing your time properly, managing in fact, putting everything in order to achieve whatever aim you have or whatever target you have for the day.
Okay, thank you so much. Miss Rita, you have anything to say?
Okay, I would say daily routine is kind of a simple thing, but if you look deeper into it, it's not actually as simple as it is. Because you find people waking up in the morning and they just write stuff they're going to do and they'll end up not doing them, which doesn't actually fit in sometimes. You understand? I could remember sometime, let's say last month, I'll just wake up and be like, okay, this is what I want to do, this and that. I'll just say it in my mind, but I've not written it down. Like, I don't have it in my heart or something. I'll just say, this is what I want to do. At the end of the day, I never achieve anything in between those things that I've written down. So the main thing is just, okay, this is what I want to do for the day, and they're already putting in, when I say action, you are practicing that thing out. That is the most important. It's not just writing down what you want. It's about practicing it out. So I think that is just my own take on this.
Okay. So, what she said now just reminded me something.
Okay.
Because I myself, I'm that kind of a person. Like I like to plan myself ahead. If I want to, like if I want to travel to tomorrow now, today I'll pack my bag, put my things in order so that by that time tomorrow, I'll start going. So I like planning myself, but sometimes in this kind of a thing, it's not just something that you plan yourself and you do it. Yeah, I see it that there are some little, let's say, distraction.
Thank you.
Or hindrance that will come along the way.
Yes.
Take for example, just yesterday when my children came back from school, so I washed their stockings so that they wear it again because I don't know if they were playing with the stockings. They were wearing only remove the shoe, wearing only the stockings. So I washed the stockings and spread it. Bring out their clothes, their school uniform, iron it, arrange it, and hang it. As in a way where I'll be looking at it so that
It's easier.
The assignments, everything done. So that in the morning when we wake up, I will not be looking for anyone.
Yes.
So in the night, I've slept. This morning when I was trying to prepare them, as in wear them their school uniform and stuff, I started looking for the stockings. I didn't see it. I asked my husband, and he said that Michelle, as in my last child, and she woke up in the night and started playing. And she wore the stocking saying that she wants to go to school that night. You can imagine. And I don't know, me, I'm sleeping. So she now wore the stockings, carried her school bag, and was just, children now playing with the school bag and the school uniform. So this morning now, I didn't see one of the one leg of the stockings. Even the school uniform self, she dirtied it. So you now see that is an obstruction, or let's say obstruction to it. Because on my own part, I have arranged the school uniform, the stockings, the singlet, and so that after everything that I will not be looking. But I look for that stockings. I looked for that stockings, and almost after 8, they left the school by after 8. Wow. When they are supposed to leave
And
the
she
school.
couldn't find where
She kept the one leg. I saw one leg of the stockings in the passage, and I saw
the other one
under the chair in the sitting room. Do you understand me now? So these are the obstruction, that things that can make you
not meeting up
to that's your daily routine, to that thing how you want your day
already
to
planned for
You
yourself.
understand me? So that's it.
Okay, daily routine is easier said than done.
Exactly.
Actually, it's just like the three of you has done a better work by defining it. Daily routine is a planned, the way you plan your day, just like you said it. Planned sequence of the way you plan your day, your task, how you prioritize your activities, so that you'll be able to produce more in your day.
Yes.
Most of us we really want to do great things. Not most of us, all of us.
Yeah.
All of us, we want to become successful, and whenever we see those men who are doing very well, we'll be like, hey, I want to be like this man when I want to. Now, the question is, whenever you ask this man what he's doing that gets him to where he is right now, and whenever he told you, look at what I do, you say, look, I'll start doing these things. And when you start, sometimes it look as if you're being carried away, or you can't even finish it. It looks as if. And one thing I want you guys to take note of: if you really want to be successful in your daily routine, you need to be determined. Number one thing, you have to be determined that this is what you want to do. Because if you really want to become a great person in life, there are so many sacrifices you need to pay.
Yeah.
And daily routine is part of it.
Yes.
I know so many people who they don't write down anything. They don't pen down anything as their daily routine. Already they know what they want to do. And some people will be like, if you don't write down your daily routine, you won't be able to achieve much. But I know those people who are doing very well, they don't write down their daily routine. They know what to do per hour, per seconds, and because they are determined and they really want to do this thing, because if they don't do it, they are losing.
Yes.
So because they are determined to get this thing, to achieve this thing, they keep up to it. So I don't know, I would like you guys to help us, tell us how you run your activity. How do you, the things you're doing right now, how are you able to manage it? Because when we talk about daily routine, daily routine doesn't start when you start writing. No, you know, daily routine starts when it started in the night. You know, because when like me, whenever I get home, I have things I do. Let me say, whenever I get home in the night, I take my bath. If it's late, I don't eat night food. I take my bath, then straight to my book. I read book a lot. Go straight to my book. Now, before I go to bed, I make sure I reflect back to how I run my day, how my day went. What are the things I did? What are the things that I did that are very well? What are the things that I did that I didn't get very well? How did I do very well today? Now, my reflection would help me to know what to pen down I would want to do tomorrow. Now, let me say I might be like, oh, I did this one. I didn't get this one correctly. I'll pen this one down so that I'll continue it tomorrow. But sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Like Madam Landlady said, she said sometimes you might be distracted or carried away. Sometimes you might be so busy with one particular one that you won't be able to achieve all of them. So I would like you guys to like share with us, tell us the things you do that help you, the way you run your day, the way you achieve your daily activities that makes you to be productive.
Just like you said, the day starts from the night. If you want to, for me, if you want to have a productive day, you start in the night. You start in the night to reflect how, or imagine how your day, your next day will be like. Like me, sometimes I will be like, okay, today I want to achieve such and so. I'm going to wake up by 5. By 5, I will pray, as I give you like 10 to 15 minutes prayer, wake up, help, beg the kids, prepare them for school run and all that. Then me, this, that. Okay, by 12:1, I will do this. I want to go to here, I want to go here, I want to go here. So you now I give myself time frame to spend in the day.
Very important, timing.
Anything that I'm going, anywhere, if I have appointments, anywhere that I'm going, I'll make sure that between so and so, I have covered them. Anything less than, if you can't take my time, and that person can, you understand me now?
Yes.
Already I've programmed my mind. I have programmed my day in my mind. So I am running it the way I have already programmed it. You understand? So after doing all those things, you will see that I have achieved what I want to achieve in that day. But if you don't plan your day first of all before the day begins, that is where you have loopholes.
Yes.
You understand? So I personally plan my day before the day begins. So it helps me a lot. It makes me not to have a fall apart day. I don't know if you understand me. So it makes me to have a productive day. You understand?
Thank you so much.
Likewise, is just a kind of what everybody does. Do you understand? And it is helpful. Like myself, I do plan my day at night. Do you understand? Already, I have to attend to 1 or 2 customers. I have to do this. I have to do that. I'll be like, you have this program to attend. You have this to do. You have this to do. At night, I'll just try to plan my day the way it will be. From so time to so time, this is what I'm going to do. Then from so time to so time, this is what I'm going to do. But you know that when you plan your days, sometimes, like myself, I'm into fashion. Sometimes you wake up and decide I'll go to market by 10 o'clock and get my materials. While you are getting ready, the customer will call you. Please, I need it. Can you do this? I need this one. You start negotiating. You start discussing one style or the other.
Maybe you are on the phone and that customer will come. And that person will come.
Thank you.
But you have already scheduled your day, your market that you go by 10. You end up going to that market maybe by 2.
So
or by 2.
Okay, that means what I'm trying to say is that sometimes it doesn't work the way you plan
Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work with the way you plan it. But if you
already have a target.
Yes.
You already have something you say, I must surely achieve this.
If you are time conscious, if you know how to manage time,
Yes.
because that's na okay as you and na time no change mad no matter dey time I mean something like
Time
that.
doesn't want to time waits for no one.
Time waits for, so it's you that will work according to the time.
Yes.
If you really determine, that's where determination comes in. If you are determined that it's fit to do, I'm going to achieve one thing. Okay, I'm going to achieve to go to markets to buy fabrics. If some people, if they are coming, as you're attending to them, calls
You're
are coming,
already
and
adding
you understand,
to the plans of what you're going to do in the market.
you know how to program, even as you are having the clients, even as the calls are coming. Though these are distraction that is trying to steal your time.
Really, it's not really distraction.
It's not yet. Wait,
But it's part of, I'm trying to bring in, there are some things you don't add to your plans, but
They
you
will come,
must do them
Yes.
in order to achieve whatever you have for the day. Then how do you place it in order so that you actually get to meeting your
just
objective?
let me help you something.
Yeah.
Don't be offended.
No,
there are some
I
things.
won't.
There are some things you don't plan in your day, but at the end you find them tripping in.
Yes.
I see them as stealing that your time. Take for example, you have already scheduled that you are going to the market by 10.
Yeah.
Then before the 10, you start having calls. You start having WhatsApp orders, Facebook orders, Instagram orders. Orders are
I
coming.
really need to attend to
and you
those
really need to attend to it, and at the same time go to the market.
Yeah.
Not only that, right there in your workshop, customers are tripping in. You must attend to the customers that are coming. I mean,
Yes.
the ones that are coming physically.
Yes.
At the same time, you will still attend to the Instagram
messages and the
that
rest of them that are coming.
you still need to answer calls, and at the same time you still need to go to market. How do you manage this time now?
Let me come in.
Okay.
Let me come in. Laws are made by human,
Okay.
and laws are being broken by human.
Yes.
And if you're trying to make your daily routine rigid, it won't work for you.
Thank you.
For instance, just like she said, she might plan to go for a market or go to the market, and the customer will call me. See, the most important thing is focus. Focus. It's all about focus. You know you want to go to market and get these things, and it's a must. You must go to that market. And a customer came in, and you know it's a must. You must attend to that customer. You're not going to tell the customer to go back. So all you have to do is one, you work with time. You time, like you work
Time
with time,
yourself.
and
Yes.
you learn how to. What is this right word? What is this right word? I'm looking for. Let me use another word. You learn how to be fast, like fast.
Make the customer to
Fast.
understand that
Jim
this
Rohn.
is what you have to do
Yeah,
the next time.
Jim
So
Rohn.
there is no time for jokes and other talks. You just face
Go
that
straight to
thing,
it.
do it and manage your time.
Sometimes it doesn't work that way. You know why? You may be having a customer that is coming for the first time in your shop, and you are not giving that person the appropriate time, that she needs. Somebody like me, if I come to your shop for the first time and you are giving me attitude, I will just walk away and I will not come.
You don't
Giving
need to give the
attitude.
person
See, it depends. See, let me tell you, these things work. There is a way these things work. I may come into your office now or into your shop, and we are trying to round up to go somewhere. You will not give me that. You attend to me, but
Okay,
not
see
not
how
like
I
when you are
usually do it.
relaxed.
Okay,
It's
see
not like
how
when
I
you are
usually
relaxed.
do it.
It's the same thing
Wait,
you're
hold on, hold on. Not
same thing that we are saying.
wait, hold on. Not like when you are relaxed. If you are relaxed now in your shop and the customer comes in, you will welcome the person and interact with the person and interact with the person. But if you're in a haste, you will not give that person that friendly welcome this thing. I don't know if you're getting me.
Okay, see
Now,
how
let me see
how
it,
to understand.
see how it works.
You understand? And the customer in question may misunderstand you.
Let me
The person may say, this person is not friendly, and I don't think
Let
I'll
me
come
come in.
here.
Let me come in. Do you know
I have not finished though.
No, that's not the
Let me come in.
I know it's not the
That's
main. Me too, I'm going somewhere.
The main thing is, I understand your point.
No, wait. Okay, wait.
I
Give me
understand
1
your
second.
point.
Give me 1 second. Let me round up.
Wait, I understand what you're trying to
Oh,
say.
yeah, go
I
ahead.
understand what you're trying to say, but the main thing
my
is that
God.
we are used to able to achieve going to the market to buy that fabric.
At the end of
That's
the
the
day.
That is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, see how I
See,
made it work for me.
See, sometimes to me, what I do is either you can't achieve all together.
That is the main thing.
Let
But
me-
the main purpose.
Let me
that you have
comment
to-
now.
Okay.
Look at it. We talk about timing.
Timing.
And timing is very, very crucial. So if you are into these things, you are into this kind of business, you go to market, and it's a must, you must go to market. You know your timing. You know you should leave very early buys. You know the time your customers start coming to your shop.
Yes, that's
So you're supposed to know the time you're supposed to go to the market. Maybe you can leave very early, like 6 a.m. to return by 8 a.m. Because
Yes.
maybe by 8:30 you start having customers.
Yes.
So you schedule your time that from 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm already in the market.
Yeah.
So that by 8 on the dot you are back.
What if?
All about
What if
timing.
What if?
That's why I brought there's something I just want us to face this as a real, not just this is what it ought to be. Let's just face the reality.
Okay.
This is your plan for the day.
Yes.
Yes, you've decided that okay, by 6 a.m. I wonder who will be in the market by 6 a.m.
That's what I was to say.
Let's just be real. Let's just be real.
We are using
So
for instance.
I understand.
So let's just be
okay,
real now.
I will go to market by 8 o'clock. There are some customers like myself. I'm just telling you, someone might call you around 7 a.m. or someone might even wake you up. Check your WhatsApp. I sent something to you. Do you understand me? How are we going to do it? Already you know. Okay, see how I handle that. If I'm in a haste to go to somewhere, I'll be like, okay, this is what you want. First of all, I will wait to see if that thing she's trying to show me is part of what I will also buy when I go to the market. So I will first of all give that attention first. But if it's not that, I can say, okay, please, I want to rush out now to buy something because I've seen that is not part of what I will still get in that market. Do you understand? I might like, my dear, please, I want to rush now to get something. I still have something else to do. Please, can we discuss this when I'm back? I will chat to you about it. If the person wants me to attend to him or her at that time, I will just give it to listening in. All I will do is that I will shift that time a little. Attend to the person in a friendly manner. Do you understand? Not showing please, I want to no. Now to attend, even if the person, there's a way you talk to the person. The person will also understand you. That you also have your time, you know. And someone that is coming to on a day in working hours should know that I'm meeting this person. I'm not just coming to come and gist or come and there is time for everything. So even the customer should know that why he or she is coming to your shop or why he or she wants to discuss anything. It should be strictly on business, knowing that this is working and people ought to be busy with whatever they are doing.
Yeah.
Do you understand it?
Now,
Thank you there.
Let me come in here. I was in a bank that was 2 days ago, and like I said, we are talking about timing. You know, bank now. Yeah, you know their work. So I was in the bank. I think I was there by 3 p.m. and there was something I was doing. So I was there. I was there by 4:30 p.m. and someone came in. A customer that wanted to deposit the money came in, and the security opened the door for the person. Maybe the person did something. And the person that the customer met was like, she was so mad. She was like, sir, who opened the door for you?
Wow.
You're supposed to know that once it's 4 on the dot, we've closed for the day. So who opened the door for you by 4:30? We are talking about timing here. Of course, they are bank. They should have. The man came with money, not just US dollar. So now the lady was very mad. The manager was mad. No, sir, we have our own things to take care of, and we work by time.
Yeah.
So we are talking about time here. And if you are setting your things and you know that this person wants to discuss with me, won't make any meaningful thing out of my life, why then discuss with that person? Or you let's say for instance you wrote down you're going to visit to a so person, or so person called you. You added it as part of your daily routine. They are going to visit her and all that. And when you think that this person's discussion won't lead you anywhere, don't forget we're talking about productivity. And
For the day.
for the day. And if we really want to get to that top we're looking for, we have to be productive. If on a daily basis you're not productive, you just while away your time, you won't get
discussing,
there.
gisting, you know?
You won't get there. So, timing. So this man, like the man I was talking about, he was there. The man was begging because already he knew that he's one at fault.
Yes.
So all that. So we are talking about, when we talk about timing, let's time our day. Sometimes it won't work accordingly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work
Sometimes it won't work the way you plan it. That is life for you. But make sure you add the time. Know when this thing works for you. Know when this customer comes to your shop. Know when you should go to the market. Arrange it and know knowing the right thing to do at the right time. So know when to do this thing. Know when, even let's say for instance you said I have the customers to call and it will take me 1 hour to call them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might take you 1 hour 30 minutes. That doesn't mean that you failed or anything. That is life.
From that discussion, you might even get something that will add to what you're doing.
It happens, but the most important thing is to be
business.
focused.
Yeah.
And don't allow it to repeat next time. Because you might be, sometimes I would sit down, I would be thinking, listen, I did this thing with 30 minutes. What do I do to make the time to be shorter? Because if I'm able to make the time shorter, I'll be more productive.
Yeah.
I will do more.
Yes.
So how do I make this time shorter? So that let's say by 15 minutes, I'm done with this thing. I go over to something else. So timing is very important. Like I said, it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work the way we plan it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we are going to be rigid because we've fixed. It must be 1 hour. Like it must be 1 hour. If it's not 1 hour, I'm not going to do it. So it's all about what works for us.
Yeah.
Okay, what works for you doesn't work for me. What works for me doesn't work for you. It's all about knowing what works for us and also being focused.
Yes.
Knowing where you are going,
What you want to achieve.
what you
for the
want
day.
to achieve, not just the day, in your lifetime. Yes.
You know, we are
It's
talking
from your daily activities.
No,
that
I
you
said the
mix.
day because we are talking about the daily routine.
Yeah, I understand you. Because the things you do on a daily basis are the things that will take you wherever you're going.
Yes.
Jim Rohn will always say, your life, the way your life is now, is determined on how you lived your life the last 5 years.
Yes.
Maybe you don't have enough now, you're not doing very well. It is because last 5 years you were just there. Maybe you were saying I'm going to do this thing and you end up
And you're not
like
working
me for
towards
instance
getting
now.
it.
For instance, before now I am this lady who has always been dreaming. All my life I've been dreaming. Period. I know where I'm going. I know what I want. Work it out. How do you work it out? Say first things first, do them. At times I'll be like, I want to do this thing and I'll end up on my phone. I'll press phone and all that.
Scroll
Like
and
from Facebook to WhatsApp, from WhatsApp to Instagram and all that. And by the end of the day, you find out that
spent
you
your whole
achieved
day.
nothing. My own be say, and I'll be so angry at myself. Like I'll be like, Purity, this is not what you want and all that.
That's where that determination comes
Yes.
from. When you
No,
plan
sometimes.
your mean to
Sometimes.
work towards it.
Sometimes you might be determined. But sometimes
Distraction.
you are not yet focused. You don't know what you want yet. So you might just be saying it, saying.
I want to do this.
Like
I
me,
want to
I've done. Hey, oh my! Before now,
Procrastination.
I procrastinated a lot.
That's another
I
enemy.
procrastinated a
You
lot.
want to do this. You want to achieve this. In the
That's another enemy.
So
Like,
Achieving dreams.
because you
Oh my
have to
God.
start from somewhere to achieve that.
Yes, and it starts on the way you run your daily activities.
Just
The
like
things you do.
Someone who wants to, I want to climb 5 feet in the next 5 years. You have to start now to start climbing.
Of course.
The first story building. After the first story, you climb the second story building. But if you are like, okay, maybe tomorrow I'll start. Next tomorrow I'll start. Let's talk about tomorrow I'll start. You end up
You keep thinking.
procrastinating at the end.
Desiring.
At the
You are
end,
not working it
You're
out.
not working it out. So
And the most important thing is this routine we are talking about, it's those little things we do on a daily basis. Do you know that someone will be like, let me use reading book for instance now, and someone will be like, I want to start reading, and the person will get a book, and the person will keep it. Maybe the person will lose his or her focus. Then one day like that, someone will like, maybe the person might listen to some message or hear someone talking, the person will charge up. I want to do this. In fact, I'm going to finish this book today. It's not all about finishing that book that time. If you finish it immediately, are you still going to continue like that tomorrow?
Not finish that is consistent. That's where consistency comes in.
That is
not finishing the plan your
talk
day.
about.
Not when you say this is what I'll be doing on daily basis. Be consistent.
Not
Even if
finishing
distractions come, even if distractions come along the way, still stay focused.
Come back.
Correct every. There is no day without errors. But the way you manage the mistakes and error helps you
Is
to
what
plan
matters
a
a
better.
lot.
Yes. There is
Now,
no- so when the distractions or whatever, all these enemies of progress, or your whatever, do you understand?
Enemies of
You have to say it now. Procrastination, laziness, and the rest of them.
Another word of
You know?
procrastination.
Eh.
It's not that they are really villain people. You understand?
So when you make mistake the first day and you still repeat that same thing tomorrow, the next day you are still that means you are not
You have
But when
prepared
you
to fail.
thank you. But when you encounter such errors today, maybe carelessness, procrastination, at night you just think over what you did the whole of the day. I did not actually. I planned to do this and that and that, but at the end of the day, maybe
You check what you were able to achieve, and
what actually made me not to achieve all these things. You know, you put yourself on check. I was unable to achieve this because I was doing this and that. No, tomorrow I'm not going to give all this time to this distraction. I'm going to, but if it has to do with you and another individual, you'll be like, if this person or this comes out, I will know how to handle it in a friendly manner so that the person will not be offended. And people ought to know you that this is how you live your life.
Live your life.
Yeah,
That is
People
it.
ought to know you that this is how you live your life. And somebody will say, every time you always on it.
And again,
so once they are seeing you, this is how you live, they will try to
respect you for that.
Thank you.
And
But
again,
if they don't know you for anything, anything goes for her, anything goes for him. That's where
Now
people come into your-
let's talk about the things that hinders us not fulfilling our daily routine. The thing that hinders us not fulfilling our daily routine. That sometimes we will not even set anything at all. Sometimes we will not even we don't even care about daily routine, forgetting that it matters a lot in our daily life. So what do you have to say, Miss Flora, about the things that hinders our daily routine or hinders us not setting our daily routines?
Okay, if everybody ought to set it, is what everybody, as long as you have success in mind, as long as you want to achieve a dream, you must. So once you are not planning your day or you don't have your day, in fact you've started planning to fail, that's one thing. But as long as you want to achieve success, you plan your day ahead before that day comes. Then those things that can come up, maybe it's part of your plan, it's not part of the plan, but maybe I will say they must come. Surely they must come, but it's the way you handle it. You say if they will actually be a problem, or they will come. Distractions, even when you want to reply to it, because something might pop up in your phone, will be like, your mind will be like, go there and check what is there now. When you are focused, when you actually know what you want for yourself, you'll be like, this is not part of what I have for now. Phase it out and concentrate on what you have. focus on it and achieve that one first. Maybe at your leisure, when you must have finished what you have for the day, you can now go back there, revisit that thing, and then just when you are relaxing, you just go through it. But if you are not focused, you might be like, why you're sometimes scrolling on to get something you want, something else pop. You leave that thing you want to get and start playing or enjoying yourself with one movie or interesting movie or the other. It has taken your attention off what you are doing, and by the end of the day, you might not achieve the dream. One thing there is that you allow that distraction to take
over you. You allowed it to control you
instead of you being in control of yourself. Do you understand it? So if you actually want to achieve, this is what I want to do. Everybody will like, I want to be like this person. I want to be like this. But what makes the difference is that if you're able to have, as in be in control of yourself, be focused, know what you want, and know what works for you. Not just that this person is doing it, and you want to do it. Maybe it might not work for you.
Yeah, sure.
Do you understand? So know what works for you and try to, for real, those distractions must go. And in one way or the other, they will carry your attention though. That's it. You might know we must not be rigid at all times. Sometimes those things will take your attention off. But at the end of the day, check back. Try to work on yourself so that such things will not take more of your time the next day. You learn from today's errors and you add something to the next
tomorrow. Thank you so much for that. But I'm not legit.
To add to what she said, you have to be disciplined. Self-discipline. Be a person of discipline. Discipline yourself. You may decide to run your activities in a particular way, and you find yourself doing another thing. For instance, you may decide to, okay, today
For instance, I'm supposed to. There's something else I'm supposed to be doing by now, but here I am.
But here you are.
That's like for you. Yeah.
Maybe you are home, just like we used the market for an example at the first time. You want to go to the market, but that part of you that let me rest more. Or maybe there is light and there is one movie that they are showing. So, let me finish this movie. You are supposed to go to the market at that time. It takes discipline to discipline yourself. Shut the movie, shut this thing. Let me go. Walk out, stand up from that place. That laziness that wants to come in, you kill it, and do that thing. So it takes a person of discipline to help and arrange yourself to achieve your day-to-day activities.
Let me say something. Discipline is very, very difficult for one to achieve. If you ask people to choose discipline and ask them to choose whiling away their time, because whiling away their time is so easy.
And for stress.
Nobody wants stress.
All of us we will choose this body no need stress nah. All I need is just to sit down, press my phone, cross my leg,
but the funny enough is that won't put food on your table.
That is the thing. I'm coming.
It won't put food on your table.
So the thing is, just like what you said, being disciplined. I'm saying this thing from my own experience, and because I've outgrown it, I've come to learn more. Before now, many years ago, has it been long? It hasn't even been long. I think that 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow.
Purity you see now, I would be like, maybe I was once a teacher,
Okay.
I was teaching, and maybe on weekends like this, I would be like, I have clothes to wash, I have things to do, I'm supposed to tidy up my room and all that. I'll be like, I'll check my time. This is 8 a.m. I still have I'll calculate 9, 10 till evening. Let me rest. I'll dinner. I'm going to lie down comfortably. take my
your
phone,
phone.
I'll be watching movie, whiling away my time. Like I will do that until before I won't even know when the time.
3 hours, 4 hours.
Not even 3
Before
hours.
you know it, the day has gone.
You know when the next time I check my time, it's 5:30.
Really?
Film, if you see me, I'll jump up. I'll be like, and I'm telling you from experience, and I'll be like, no problem now. I live alone.
You still have tomorrow.
I live alone
to wash
because
clothes.
and because I live alone. I'll be like, Purity, is this not your house? Now your house is this. Now tomorrow I'll leave it. I'm telling you out of experience, and
Yes.
because I've outgrown it, I'm proudly to say it. I will leave it the next day.
Yes.
And the next day, maybe I have to go to school, and I'll go to school every day. Now Tuesday to Saturday, you go to school and all that. At the end of the week, you see heap of clothes like and other things. You have these little chores. Sweep your house. You'll be like, let me check something on
And
my phone.
you'll be like, since I'm alone, I'm living alone. Nobody's coming here.
Let's leave it till
tomorrow. You will not pack.
So all these things.
You will not pack
So
it.
I've outgrown it. It doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
I'm telling you, by the end of the day, you find out that you've tripled the work.
Yeah.
You've doubled it because the clothes you're supposed to wash now and you leave it tomorrow. You're still going to take your bed and remove the one you previously
And after
wore.
those
It
ones.
will keep heaping there.
It will be heaping. So the things you don't do now, you add it to the ones you're not going to do tomorrow, or the things you didn't do last 2 years ago. You add it to the ones you're not doing now.
Yes.
They are piling
Up for you.
They are piling up. You know, let me talk. Let me just say this. Before now, I said setting our routine starts in the night.
Yes.
Do you know that some people would be awake 3 a.m. They won't sleep. What are they doing? They are pressing their phone. What are they doing? They are on live section. Though some people make money from it, but those that doesn't make anything from it.
That's it.
Now, when you sleep late, you wake up late. When you sleep on time, you feel energized
When
and
you wake
you'll
up
be
in the
able to
morning.
wake up very early. Now, let's say you were supposed to wake up by 3 a.m. because of some things you're supposed to do. Like me, I have my own time routine now. I'm going to share it. And when I leave the office, I get home, take my bath. If it's not late, I take something, eat something, go straight to my book. This is my life now, and I'm very proud of it.
Okay.
Go straight to my book, read for some hours. After reading, I would like check if I should check the time because I have the time I use to go to bed. Then after reading, I'll have to lie down. After I've done all my normal reflection and all that, lie down. I'll play my normal audio listening. Now, if I should sleep by 10 p.m., I wake up by 2 a.m. Imagine I didn't sleep by 10, or maybe I slept by 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. in the night. Am I going to wake up by 2 a.m.?
Because you want to do anything. That's for you.
I'm saying, for
Yeah.
instance, I said before now that if you sleep on time,
You wake up
wake
on
up
time.
on time. And imagine that, like for instance, you had a lot of busy day. Your day was so busy and stressful. You were so weak, and when you go home, you were so exhausted that it's out of that exhaustion you pick up your phone and you were like, what do I do now so I can feel relaxed and all that. So pick up your phone and before you know it, you started watching video and Facebook now. From one funny video to
can
another
take your time.
of course you to take that stress away.
That's at your leisure.
Just like that.
That one is at your leisure. That is at your free time.
I'm saying what people do.
Okay.
That maybe they are stressed and when they get home they'll be like, let me do something that will help me feel relaxed. Yeah,
Feel
relaxed. And they'll go to their phone, they'll start pressing. Before you know it, it's 12 a.m.
They
maybe
have
the
stayed
person
in the
have-
phone for 5 hours.
And maybe they have a meeting by very early to attend. And don't forget you are stressed and you are tired. If you sleep from that 12 or 1, let's say for instance you slept by 1, you slept by 1 a.m. Do you know when you're going to wake up? And if you wake up, you're still going to feel tired.
And
you won't have a productive day.
And everything you are doing will be rushing. You will not be organized.
That is it.
Because already your day has already shattered.
That is it. So if we really want to get this daily routine of a thing very well, we need to start on the time we sleep. The things we do at night. You don't use the time you're supposed to sleep to do things that won't add anything to
because when you fail to sleep at that time,
that's why I want to get the point now. Make sure what you're doing, even if you're staying awake at night, make sure what you're doing is what will be productive,
meaningful. Like me, sometimes I do stay awake up to 2. I might be reading, or I might be on live section, maybe live class or something like that. But it should be something that will add value to your
Thank you.
life.
Something of value.
There's something that will add, you know, there's a way. There are people. I've had one successful businessman, well-known successful businessman in this Onitsha. He said that he doesn't sleep more than 4 hours. Every day. He sleeps around 12 and every day he wakes up. He's an old man now. He's of age now. By 4:30 he wakes up. By 4:30 every day
in the morning.
And do you know why?
He sleeps only 4 hours, and maybe he has built up his body system.
His body has
like
aligned to that time,
and it doesn't affect anything.
it shouldn't affect anything. Yes, it's not part of
You
it.
understand?
I know a person who sleeps for 2 hours,
and it works
like
out.
2 hours, 2 good hours. The thing is, the thing they are doing is they are adding value to their life. My own problem is
when you are just staying awake
nothing
and
doing nothing, whiling away your time.
And another thing, some people would wake up in the morning. You know what you're supposed to do? Wake up in the morning, do your devotion, plan your day. Like the time I do wake up, do your devotion. Thank your God now.
Very important.
Commit your day into the hands of the Lord now.
Very important.
Have your spiritual, because each and every one of us, we're supposed to have our own separate time for our God. The time we communicate with our God, commune with Him. You know, so do that. You know, arrange your day.
If
Know what you're
possible,
supposed
do a
to
little exercise to help your blood
Thank you.
circulation.
Thank you.
Before you start
So
off the day.
imagine you start doing these things by, for instance, by 3 a.m. and you're supposed to leave to the office by 6 on the dot. Before 6, you are through with all these things now.
When you pray for 15 minutes, you do exercise for 15 minutes. It's just 30 minutes praying for 15 minutes.
So that is the thing. We are saying, for instance.
For example, so when you have time, when you're working with time, God self no say you get appointment by 7.
No, you have to plan ahead.
God understands time very
God knows
well.
you must sign in the office by 7 o'clock. So will you use all the whole time to pray? Everything. If it's on weekend, when you know that you're not going for
you give
work,
me more time for that.
you understand? And when you get in the back, I'm saying we go cut on it. Okay, what do you mean? You understand? So
or
you
you tell him if you want to pray this kind of wake earlier.
No, me, I pray that kind of prayer, but when I do it, it's on weekends.
On weekends.
Not on the school day. Oh, my God, school, you need
And there will be distraction. You don't even concentrate to take that long prayers.
So, Richard, do you have anything to
Oh my goodness.
It's well, oh, God will help us.
To my own side, coming from my daily routine, like they said, you plan it the day before that day. Okay, whereby I get home from work, do the necessary things, I had to bring out my clothes for work the next day. I don't want to buy in the morning. I'll start looking for where to get them. Or probably I'll start going running through my wardrobe to look for what to wear. You understand? That one will take time too. If you check that one, it will take time. That one, they're not even to tell you. It will take your time. And again, you'll be checking. Okay, my mother will still eat food before going to school. Okay, I'll have to prepare something for my mom before leaving. Stuff like that now. That's why you have to wake up on time. Like, I could remember when I was still staying with my uncle. During morning devotion, he used to say it daily. If you don't wake up on time, if you don't rise on time, just know that everything you're going to do for that day is rubbish.
But it's true. But
Not when you wake up by 7 o'clock. You start imagining yourself finishing everything before 9:10. It's not possible.
And there's another
It's
thing.
not possible.
then that's why you need to have your daily plan yourself.
And
At so time to so time, I wake up this time,
there is something
I
he
pray
said.
this time.
There is something he said about books. He said, "You see, people that read books, they are very wise." That's what he told us.
But it's true.
That's what he said. People that read books, they are very wise. Their minds are always open to everything.
Exactly.
If you see a lady that's in every minute of the day, she's always with book. Come closer to her. Once she opens her mouth,
She has a lot of things to do.
I swear to God. And when you are someone that doesn't read, if you sit in the midst of people that read, you will not have anything
To contribute.
That's just the
it's
funny
true.
part. You don't have. They will just be talking. You just sit down, they look,
There is another thing.
because you don't have anything to bring out.
And reading has to do with both hard copy and soft copy.
And
Everything you see, you read.
Read. Yes.
That's the
Get
thing.
information, important information that has
And most
to do
important
with
thing
it.
is that you see friends. You see friends. They
In this kind of- in
will
this kind of
waste your
economy.
time. That is the thing.
Good friend help.
They will waste your time. Maybe you have already planned, okay, this is what I want to do. They will come and change it for you.
Later.
It depends
There
on-
is another thing. Let me say it before I forget it.
Sorry.
I will
Sorry,
forget
wait.
it. I will forget it. Wait, let me say this. No, because listen, I'm guilty of it, but I have to say it.
Hey, really?
I'm very guilty of it. God, help me out. Because you know, I can never know what to do. Because I'm guilty of this one, and I want to say it now.
Really?
So let me say it.
Okay.
Another thing is eating healthy. Eat healthy foods. Eat fruits if possible. If I wish I can learn it, I'm guilty
More
of
of
it.
fruits and vegetables.
If you can as in learn that art, eating fruit at night
And living junks.
and living junk or heavy food like me, I like swallow. That is my problem.
Child.
And I cannot do without eating swallow at night.
At night. Oh,
You
my
understand?
God.
No, I'm confessing my own weakness. I be meekness.
Your weakness, my sister. Your
This
weakness.
is my weakness. I like swallow. Don't look at me. I like swallow, and I'm looking for.
looking at you,
I'm
but
look-
me
I'm
too. I like.
I'm looking. No,
Bad is my favorite.
See, my own bad aspect is that I can eat it even in 10 o'clock.
Okay.
You understand? If I'm not eating till 10 or till 9, just like Purity was saying, if it's late, she will not
She
eat
won't eat
food.
again.
It's not because of me now. If I did not eat food, I will not close my eyes. I can't sleep.
Since it's like
If I did not eat food, then
since it's like that you
I will not sleep.
Since it's like that you like swallow too much, like you like swallow very well. Why not eat it around 6-7, so that you digest before going to bed?
Let's just
if
face
I-
the reality. At that time, she might still be busy with the children.
That's what I want to tell you.
See,
That's it.
Let's just face the
Eating that
reality of
early-
life.
Eating that
At
early
that time,
doesn't work for me.
Thank you.
Eating early 6 o'clock, 5
so
o'clock.
what
now
she
you
did
have a
now-
problem there.
So
And
let's be the thing. Una make una
And
advise
this
me.
is another aspect of daily routine.
I say.
It's true.
Because you are talking about eating healthy, and because when you eat healthy, you live healthy.
But if you eat like maybe at night now you eat 3 fufu or 4 fufu see ya chakankeba. Okay, we're going to
Even eating fufu-
Eating
Eating fufu at night is not advisable.
But if you
No.
eat fruit,
Eat
like
fruits.
something.
You can just like
Oh.
just like they said, you can eat that fufu by let me say latest 7.
7. Or
You've eaten
Plan with your kids that this is the time
7.
you
You've
eat
eaten
with them.
You've eaten
At that time.
10 by
There's
10. If
food.
you're hungry,
Then you can do other
get
things.
fruit. Eat fruit.
Una no go understand.
We
You go try
You
am.
not go understand.
You know the
If
thing,
you want,
right?
listen, let me tell you. If you eat, somebody like me, if I eat by 6 or by 7,
You still
I'm
feel hungry.
And my
I
husband
understand you.
come back in the evening, maybe around that time 8. I bring food. Why come and put hand now? Okay, you say it in the 80 can for me, my is
Your husband, if you start
you understand me?
If
So
you start it, your husband will understand that this is the way you live your life now, and he will respect you for that. Do you know the most important
it's a
thing?
gradual process.
Do you know the thing? The thing is that each and every one of us here have where we are earning for, where we are
Yes,
going.
yes.
Me, as they see me so na global person I be.
Oh.
Where you're seeing.
Purity global.
I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm
Yes.
serious. I'm not joking, okay? I'm a global person. Very soon, you're gonna film that television.
Yes,
I'm telling you,
Very
Of course.
soon. You're already on it. I will
so
keep
the thing is, every successful man in this life, our boss, ask our boss, So sometimes they don't even eat.
it will get.
Even after eating food,
let me
that's
tell
the funny
you,
part.
these things are stages of life. It
I'm
will get,
coming, I'm
it will
coming.
get to just like this thing I'm saying now. It will get to a stage in my life too that manage going here and hey, just like you said,
That's
3
why you
years
need to
ago,
mind
2
your
years,
circle.
2
Know
years
the
ago.
people that stay
Yes,
around
thank
you.
you remind me something now.
Know people
You
who
talked about
stay around
friendship.
you.
Yes.
Let me reverse that one.
Because they have a lot
Change
to
it.
do with.
You talk about association. Association matters a lot.
Thank you.
Good or bad matters a lot. But if it's for association, association is very important because in this life
You can't
cannot
live
do
alone.
out of association.
Yes.
I have a friend, like I have friends now who are based in Lagos. I'm not in Lagos. I'm in Anambra State. But anything I want from Lagos now, I get it.
Yeah.
Because and if you really need to get valuable friends, you need to pay. You need to enter somewhere and get them because valuable friends you don't get them anyhow.
On the street.
Yes.
You don't get them anyhow.
yes,
If you
sir.
really need a valuable association, one, you attend seminars. You attend seminars
And
like
stay.
trainings, get connection, get
That's
network.
where you will see
I have
people of
friends
like minds.
like minds.
Yes. It depends on where you stay or where you
Or what do you
where
do?
where
Yeah, you understand where you go to.
Yes.
So that's what attract the kind of friends.
People around you.
Yes.
The thing is, apart from where you are, apart from your environment influence people, or you can decide if your environment is going to influence you.
Yes.
I'm telling you, because you for me now, I'm in Onitsha, but I don't think like Onitsha people. If you see where my mind dey, my mind no dey here because I know where I'm going.
Thank you.
And I know the people I'm mingling with. I know the people I want to connect with.
Yes.
Some of the contacts in my get, I'm not boasting, but in with some friends, there are friends I have now that if I'm just that normal girl,
You
I
won't
won't
get that
get
kind
it.
of, those kind of.
There's a book I'm reading. That talks about what's the name of that book again? I will remember later. It said if you have to be different to do different things in
Different
life.
things. Yeah.
If you really want to be successful, you do different thing. You do different thing to get a different result. Don't do what this person is doing. You see that this person is selling this phone, and whatever the person it's not about selling that. You can still sell that phone. I don't know if you understand now. We've deviated from that topic. We are kind of touching life now.
Other ramifications.
Yes. So this person is selling this phone, and whenever this person is selling this phone, he turns this phone like this. And maybe you join the business and you're still keeping it like this. It won't work. So what works for this person won't work for you. Get to know what works for you and do it.
as an individual.
And as you do it, get better. Attend trainings. We are talking about, because what we are talking about is your daily routine will lead to where you're going to be tomorrow.
Yes.
And I hope that each and every one of us here wants to be successful tomorrow.
You know, and the books we read also. Books we read sometimes to also as in impacts.
Not the book, not the book
Even
you read
the
sometimes.
books.
The books you read.
They impact, like for example, I would take what's this popular man? What's his name again? Ben Carson. I've been reading his work from back then in secondary school days. I could remember back then in secondary school days whereby, I'm not gonna lie, I was the least of the students in the school. Like one of the least so far. Like they normally make fun of me. They'll be like, "Pretty girl, like you don't have anything upstairs." Like I get that a lot from my teachers. So at a point, I had to ask my uncle one or two questions because I was staying with my uncle back then in Lagos State. So I was speaking to him. I told him this is one or two things I'm encountering. He was like, "Go to the bookshelf, get this book and read." I went. I was not reading it. In the process of reading the book, I was seeing some certain things.
Your brain start opening.
You understand? I was seeing something because before you just give me you just do something in class. I'll be like, okay, I already know this thing. I'll go and relax.
You don't like to go through.
Yes, I'll go and relax.
That's why they say if you want to hide something, a secret from someone, just go and put it inside the book.
That is the thing.
That's for this part of. But we started improving.
Yes.
The thing
We started
is,
improving.
true. You see books. Books help.
But
A
people
whole
don't
lot.
know it yet.
People know, but they are lazy to read.
You are lazy to read.
I was once a victim. when I was once, I think that was it 4 years back. I was selling books.
What kind of books were you selling?
Books like if motivational
Motivational
books,
okay.
business books, books on influence, global and all that.
Okay. The ones you read already, or the ones you just buy them and sell.
I told you that I was selling for someone, like
Okay.
I was kind of a sales girl
Sales girl,
stuff.
okay.
But do you know that I couldn't pick up one book and read.
Wow.
Purity is a very intelligent and brilliant girl.
And smart.
And smart back then in school. After school many years back, it looked as if her brain has blocked and read book for her. See, I'll tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me say something. Thank God for influence. This is what I told you, association. Association got me where I am right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, friendship. The level I am right now, friendship got me.
Making the right friends.
I'm
Not
telling
just
you,
making friends.
not making any.
Not just
friends.
making friends because you want to make friends.
Yeah.
Making the right friends.
The right
The right
friends.
friends that will elevate your life from where you are to the next
Influence your
level.
life.
That is the thing.
Influence your life positively.
Positive.
But you know the youth now, they don't just understand. You see with the present youth we have now, they don't care about books and
Because they don't want to understand.
that's the problem we have in Nigeria
They know.
now.
See, do you know the most important thing is that they know?
See,
Because this
honest truth is
secret
that
has
they
been
know, but
reviewed.
the honest truth
It has
is
been
that they
working
know,
it out.
but he's working it out. He's devoting your time to it.
All of
That's
us,
why we are
Nobody
listening.
wants to
That's
suffer
determination.
to get it. That's
because you have to suffer. You need to suffer.
That's the thing.
You
You
don't
don't
just like
just want to
sitting there. Each and every one of us was once a victim.
Yes.
I was once a victim.
Yes.
But here I am talking because I've overcome it.
Yes.
And the thing is, like I said before, you want to do this thing. You want to become you either want to become successful for one reason. For one reason, either you want to change the trajectory in your family, you want to change story.
Thank you.
Either you want to do something, you want to help. You have this passion. You are passionate about
Or
helping.
you want to
people.
make your parents proud.
You just want to live this baby girl life and you want to make your money and all that. So these are the things that will motivate you to
Yeah.
do great things, to become successful. Okay, but if you are thinking about these things and you are not working it out,
That's
you
why
cannot
you
get
get
there.
it. Yeah.
And as the day passes by, you don't get any younger. You get older.
Older every day.
Like me, I said before that where you are right now is as of the result of what you do 5 years
Years
ago.
ago.
So the things you do on a daily basis compiled together on a yearly basis, it becomes your reality, your result. So the things we do on a daily basis matters a lot. The things we do on a daily basis matters a lot. Okay, I'm not saying it just let me just say it. I'm saying it because I cannot testify.
That it really works.
I cannot testify that it's working.
Yeah.
Our great men who are there already, they tell us. But we used to see it as something that is very difficult to achieve. How do I do this thing? But it was. It's
And they used to
working.
emphasize on that read books.
Read books. Very important.
Then when you get
do
the
you know,
information, act on it.
That's it.
apply
Not
it.
just getting
Do
information.
you know you talked about our youth, our Gen Z youth. They have
Yes.
phone, but they don't know the meaning of this phone. Do you know you can be an illiterate and educate yourself on this phone?
Very well.
That one is true.
Very well.
YouTube is the greatest university you will ever attend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Even
you.
if you didn't go to physical school, educate yourself through YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Because you can become anything you want to become in this life through YouTube.
Just
they
give it your
choose-
time.
But they choose to waste their data on
That is
something
the
that they
thing.
shouldn't actually put.
That is the thing. That's why I told you that they know the right thing, but it is doing it that is the problem. Because nobody wants to do something that is stressful.
Yes.
You know, they just want to be there at that comfort zone.
And get
Comfort zone
everything
is,
they
you know,
want.
comfort zone is very sweet and
Very,
smooth.
very sweet, very sweet.
Calm.
who
I don't
like
I don't
better
need wahala.
thing?
Yeah.
But when you move
But
from
at the end
that,
of
when
the
you
day,
move from there, your
hunger will help
comfort
you
zone.
wake up.
When you move from there, you now see that there is Nigeria and there's
So this topic
Oh my
is actually
God.
a vast one. It's-
Yeah.
and also an interesting one. So we have not gotten it. I've not gotten where I want to be. I'm not
Neither-
perfect.
neither-
I'm
neither-
not
neither
perfect. I've not gotten anything,
Yeah.
but the little one I have experienced, that is what I've shared. And I've
Neither
seen
have I
that
gotten
it's
to where I want to
working.
be.
Yeah, and I've seen that it's working. This daily routine of a day, it's work.
Yeah,
Reading
it's work.
words. YouTube, your phone, make your phone useful. Watch YouTube messages, it works. Seriously.
Do research on your own.
I'm telling you, it works.
Get a topic and
So-
research on it.
We are still
Get
working
yourself to
ourselves.
the looks in
Get
any
yourself
area you want to.
Get yourself to the
Yes, you know what you want, you know, and it's quite different from. It's not what I want that you want.
That you want.
And do you understand it?
Everybody
So
has their own different motive, what they want to be, their own different desire in life.
What- yeah,
So if you know
how
where you want to
achieve
go,
it.
you channel your energy towards that.
Concentrate, pay attention on
Towards
that.
it.
If this is what you want to, some people will be like, I want to do this. Tomorrow they will see their friend doing that. They will leave that one and jump to
change.
this one. They will leave the other one and jump. Even if you want to be jack of all trades,
Focus on one
Thank
first.
you.
Start
Let
with
this
one.
one be the main one. Then do other things. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
In order to meet up now, you know these days.
Yeah.
If you just have one source of income
No.
and the rest of them, you might not be meeting up.
Oh,
So you do this, but make sure that you concentrate on that main one you have while you are doing other things.
oh, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying up till now. Don't forget, we talked about daily routine on how to become productive on your daily activities. Set your goals right. Do the right things. Do eat healthy. Read books. Like do things. Call it crazy things. Do crazy things. Those things you think that are crazy. Do them for you to get there. We are aiming to become better.
Yeah.
And
Learn
you
new
cannot become
ideas on
better
daily
until
basis. Add to
you
the
start
ones
doing
you've
these
already
things.
done.
And don't forget that even as you're setting your goals, set investments as part of your goals.
Yeah,
Because
very important
if you are in
too.
this life, if you are in this life and
Very
you've not
important.
gotten at least half plots to your name, you have not landed.
Yeah.
Not started. Because like I usually said, we have three lords that rule the world.
Yes.
Three lords that
Yeah,
rule
rule
the
the
world.
world, yes.
Already we know that not even three, two. Because God is the Lord of all. No one share him.
Yes.
He's there. He's the owner of the universe.
Yes.
Now, two, either you are a magistrate,
Yes.
Lord of the court,
Yes.
or you are a landlord.
Yes.
So land investment is very important
Very
and
important.
crucial. Like
Very
it's a wealth,
important.
like it's a vehicle of wealth creation. Buy land, keep on buying
It
land.
keeps
If when you
appreciating.
get one plot, buy another plot. When you have two plots, buy the third one.
Yes.
Some people will be like
Keep
they have.
adding.
Some people will be like they have 10 plots, and I was like 10 plots. What is 10 plots? You can have 100 plots
Some people
now.
feel like when they buy one or two, they feel relaxed.
have
They think
100
that they have
plots.
arrived. They say
No,
that they
arrived
understand.
here. When
So,
they arrive to
smart investments begins with Crystal Garden Estate. As you're thinking of
Sure.
investment, think of Crystal Garden
Crystal
Estate.
Garden
So we are here to
Estates.
give you every best advice you can ever need. So thank you so much for joining us today. We love you. We'll see you next time in our podcast. Bye.
You don't cut. Wow. Somebody will be thoughtful upon you. Be calling the person.
Live section. I'm on my live section. Telephone. Jenny, come to me. Mama.
Finally.
Thank you so
Hello, ma.
much. Jenny, how was it?
I don't know if it's a women. You see, Alpha. You see the kiri film. I
Never now sound no distract mind.
Ndị na ọ nwekwa agwụ nkwụ ntọrọ nnekwu na ya.
Oh, Michelle.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh my
It's one
God.
shot.
And you were just there eating meat
Camera just
and be
left you
distracting
for
us.
Thank you so much. Angela is very
Camera just
customers
left you
now.
for
Hey, Chebum.
not saying anything.
Oh, see you guys.
Okay, that about family.
Hey, yeah.
See you.
Hey.
Yes, Jennifer, get on one.
If you never
na uche na-akwọda anụ ị na-ebe a na-eme point anọ ebe a
uche na ebe a na-eme m anụ ana m na-afụ ya nọ
Ị na-eme ya n'ihe.
na-eme m the thing ọ dị ya ọ fọrọ obere
I wanted to laugh wepụsị anya entirely I wanted to laugh
when we get
uche the other one
They get me bone, no. Typical bone. Yeah,
I did not eat anything no. I did not eat. Ihe uche jide m akpịrị.
Auntie Kiki says, go back to one wine, no more. We are not seeing no they need extra 2,000. I was see. I already paid you. I already paid you for the clothes. Now, again,
Hi.
this one
I think we are done for today.
Na bazia. Je goribe. Je goribe. I can make that thing today.
Tomorrow, can you only put the
think they may travel.
Going to put the bride.
You are traveling
today. We are going to
You are who?
and some stuff.
Wow.
Who now say that?
That's why name is a bride. A bride. Even this one, you don't not complete, baby. Or what does it need for that? So my madam not complete any other.
Is it not you that is editing the video?
I don't understand the video. Maybe Oma that brought the story. That video is really long. It's very, very long. It's already ended there. Can you
And there the video there.
Not the long. Anyway, the storyline, the end of it was
logo.
na Chukwudi then joined and made the money and convinced Odogwu that this is real. But it's not something that will take that long. You know?
Yeah, person was 1 minute.
I like this one. The audio, am I wrong?
Ihe ngwa give no any ego wey bill. I want to know any balance.
Or there
Any
are
ego wey bill. No the balance gini kini. Bono 30,000 kama na gina go.
Opening a life.
Yes. 10 comments, 15 shares, 100 and something.
Jeez.
Is it this now? Or what?
Something.
145.
145 again.
Views. What views?
No, enemy. Yeah, before teenage, you know, I carry 145 views.
Online videos just get more likes. I think everyone was shared or there. It was not private. Or more.
Please,
Madam Legit.
We
are you viewing it?
Carry me more to now.
Okay, in a view, yeah. Okay, maybe not also need my position here. And after. Yeah, just look near it.
They can't go high me here.
I'm with this in person.
Okay. Hey, then I'll miss you. See you're going to
I'll come back soon. We're not staying.
on Monday.
Oh, what I get more? They have the types of different real investors. The serious ones, the jovial ones. Okay, I was not here when you said it. Different spirits are working together. Oh yeah, mama. It's okay, you're saying it.
What are you saying today? Okay.
I too like this guy.
Okay.
Nah, you only him. Mama desperate. What again? Only him, and he will just. Let me see. That's a chicken.
Like I get I follow the
Fresh. Oh yeah. Even now. Oh yeah. Upload this as normal.
And again, when the pump take care, how many enough compound of get they do? How they do that compound? How many enough compound? You have how many compound?
Oh no, I have on
Bunke, huh? So they use everywhere inside the warehouse for again. Everywhere they use everywhere.
We'll get there.
Or people Suleiman to you must not go.
Yeah. People will be like, on your babonka, click on it, spam. I'm looking at it. Why is it like this now? Before.
All this way you be working.
I understood what you did there.
Who was also video campaign, but the person in my class was also doing real estate. That's why I forget that Facebook.
Who be able to room before?
Give me one.
Yeah. She didn't
want to put a road. Ever can not say phone, man. Give me a minute. I'm seeing you here. Somebody calls me like, it's like
Maybe-
you are now in real estate to you're not connection. So I'm more can get connection. Hey,
I want to listen because in my honest, the mother said to be me before.
You of all people. No.
And then you want
Ya fi ya high mellow. That high mellow.
Please give me mine.
God of mercy. So things are just like
That high mellow na.
you wake up and
Na 5-star.
please mention it.
Is that day? Oh, then Gakata knows herself. What I said.
Are you serious? Yeah, ndị mmadụ na
Where's mine?
na-ebe
Mando try this.
so ndị mmadụ na follow page anyị.
Mando try.
Plus, I'm going to not shop when I'm
Uche ke ihe na kwenye iti ihe na
If I them sometimes before I go in any video, sometimes I go to the comment section. For a comment in the mad, I'll be like, is this what I'll